Yeah, we back. Turn it up just a little.
Good day, everybody. My name is Reddit, and today we are playing the monthly for Once Upon a Galaxy. This is a game that I play on my phone usually. It is a spiritual successor to Storybook Brawl. It's an Autobattler type game, and if you hit the mythic rank, I believe, or whatever the highest rank is, you get some tickets towards playing in their tournament to get some signed skins and other rewards. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Just hop right into the tournament. I'll sort of explain what's going on as I'm playing because I haven't posted any content like this before. But yeah, we'll just jump right into it. So day one of the April tournament ends April 19th at midnight. Advance through 5 rounds to qualify for day 2. Let's give this a start. Top 5 advance to the day 2. So let's go play round 1. So what happens here is that you get a choice of 3 champions. I don't have much experience with Gloria Clementine. King Arthur I don't like that much. Roulette I haven't even seen with. Transform all your characters into random legendary characters. Neat. But you get to refresh the 3rd slot or any character you don't own. Mr. Lamppost is okay. I'll check my custom deck because I haven't checked it in a while. Aladdin's alright. So you get two plays a turn. And then after 2 turns, your shop will level up and you gain access to the next level of creatures. As you can see here, goes like uncommon, rare, epic, and then legendary, and then there's a secret rarity beyond that. And once you get 1 copy of a creature, if you find another copy, it gives it +1/+1, and you basically get to roll it for free, turning it into silver. And then if it hits gold, you get to collect treasure of the rarity. Obviously with card effects changing that. So Aladdin is a great early game creature. Not so much for the stats, but if you find a 2nd copy, you get a treasure pretty much right away. Fates, get a legendary character. I don't know. I don't like the Fates that much. Maybe I'll pull them out for Prickles. Prickles is a support character, so if they're in the back, the characters in front get a bonus. In this case, is whenever they're attacked, they get +1/+1. So I'll put that in the deck. I usually hold on to it till about mid-game, because you get a lot of incremental value, assuming you don't just die. Toto's okay because it grabs quest characters. Kid Icarus. I'm not crazy about this guy, but if you actually manage to high roll it into golden, you not only get the uncommon treasure, but then when it dies, you get epic treasure, and then it just goes away. Shanty I'm going to get rid of. Wink is great. I like Wink. Wink is, there's also a lot of references in this game, but Wink buffs up your fairy creatures. Don Quixote, unless you have a lot of support for it, I'm gonna just remove that guy. But he lets you roll higher tier guys. Black Hole, Fairy Godfather. I don't have a ton of cards unlocked. These aren't my main characters, but you get out of a pool. So I'm just looking for something that'll get me to 5 wins. Theoretically, hopefully, this will get me there. I got some hunt stuff going on. Thunder of Dragons. I like dragons because they play well. Treasures. I don't know, this should be fine. Got some stuff that... I got minor fairy support, some hunt support. We'll see how it goes. So this character, you get to pick a legendary character that you get on turn 7. I think because I've got the fairy support, I'll pick Titania. So I'll just drag it down here. And yeah, we'll pick up Puck. Puck gives 2 attack to the characters in front. And then Rose, another fairy, gives characters in your shop 1 health. So that's a permanent buff. So I find Rose again, so it gets +1/+1. It also gets the +1 health that it inherited from the ability. And I get to do this for free, so I'm going to snap take this. We'll grab Aladdin, who was a 2/1, now a 2/3. And let's see here. Flying Monkey attacks the back row characters first, so if they have any supports, it can snipe those. And I got beaten by the Laser Shark, who has the ability Range, which allows it to attack without taking damage back. I think here I'll grab Captain Ahab. So he's a uncommon creature, gets the Hunt ability to get +1/+1. That's not really why I'm playing it. But if it manages to kill the last remaining character, you get a treasure without having to bring it to gold. I'm just going to take the uncommon creature, the Gentle Giant. He's humongous. 2/3, 2/3, 2/4. Yeah. But if you beat the opponent, you only take half a heart. So how the heart system works is if you beat somebody with 3 or more creatures, you take a full heart worth of damage. And if you take it with 2 or less, you only deal half a heart worth of damage. But the Gentle Giant's downside for being so large is that you only ever deal half a heart of damage, which I don't care about so much, to be honest. Just trying to get in there. I'll play Ember, gives all my characters +1/+1. I'm going to play Pan Shadow here. So what happens is, if you don't want to put something on your board, you can throw it up here to the top. So I'm going to throw it up here, and what it's going to do is give me its Recruit ability, which says all my Fey abilities, so every fairy in the game is now going to give +1 attack. And yeah, they always attack left to right, front to back. So you'll be noticing that going on. 5 to 9, 4 to 6. Sure, you can join in. This gives me a shop full of fairies. 3 to 5, 3 to 6. Yeah, I'll just grab Rose. Gives me a treasure, buffs my shop. Support. My supports support all my front slots. Well, I know I'm gonna get the big support much later on, so that doesn't seem like a bad treasure to grab now. And so this treasure is just a persistent effect that will buff all my stuff for the rest of the game forever. Fun stuff. I'm gonna grab the Sugar Plum Fairy. Every time I pick up a fairy, all creatures in my shop gain a buff. There's Wink. Certainly something I want to get into. So if this character hunts, buffs from fairies all get +1/+1 forever. So yeah, I took a full heart of damage. That sucks, but now I got Titania. Pretty happy about that. Shoemaker's Elf. Next time I find a treasure, its buffs are increased by +3/+2. Sun Flary. I'll put it into play here. I'm going to put it in between, because although this will get permanent buffs, this actually buff its power, giving Wink an actual chance to kill something. There we go. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter where my supports are positioned. Never mind, get back there. Forgot I had the acorn. Get another sugar plum. Upgrade my fairies buffs. Grab Fungal. 22, 14. Yep, she's bigger. So I'll replace this. Fairy Godmother. Yeah, I don't mind this one at all. So it buffs each other creature by +5, +3, and that will increase with the more buffs I get from Wink. And in this instance, Sparkles hits every character, including itself, so it's the better version. Usually it only does attack, but because I'm buffing up the buffs with Wink, it's getting that much stronger. The question is, do I replace my Sugar Plum Fairy, which is buffing the shop? I think what I'm going to do is replace the Sun Flary. Sure, I'll get rid of the support buff. I should have put Sparkles up. Uh-oh, Hercules is scary. I lose the support buff, but this is kind of a support buff in its own way, where it's hitting all my creatures every turn anyways. Every time my creature hunts, every creature in the front gains some stats, so I won't mind that. This will let me reroll my shop. Fungal triggers my Sugar Plum and gives me a free shop and a treasure. Each fight give my characters +1/+1, then improve it. Sure. I don't know, Will-O-the-Wisp. Doesn't matter that much. Fairy Godmother isn't that crazy, so what I'm going to do is replace it with Jabberwocky. My plan is to hopefully with enough Sugar Plum Fairy buffs. Actually, I don't think it matters. I think I've already qualified at this point. But I'm trying to get over the threshold where finding another copy of the creature will collect all these Sugar Plum Fairy buffs. And then when I put it back into play, it'll be significantly larger. I'll buff everybody up. Bang. That's a fairy. That's a fairy. And it's free. This buffs fairy buffs. I didn't talk about this legendary creature yet, but whenever you recruit it, whenever it hunts, and whenever it dies, it gets a buff, and it's all types, so that includes fairy. Oberon's pretty nice. I don't think I care that much about the Jabberwocky. We'll just put Oberon into play. We'll cast the spell, Shrink Enemy, the highest attack enemy to 1 health. Not sure if it's going to matter, but guarantees a trade there. Oh, this one was close. Sun Flary. Let's get a treasure. Double the stats of bronze characters. It's either that or give a character of each rarity +8/+8. That's pretty good. That hits 4 of my 5 creatures. Don't mind that at all. This will give him a huge buff. Fairy Godfather would exclusively buff Wank for 21/20. I don't know. I'm gonna cast... No, I'm gonna keep buffing our guys. And there's still a lot of people alive. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. There's a lot stronger players in the monthly. So I'm not winning this one. Hercules is too big, and every time it hunts, it doubles its buff. Hard to get going, but once you get over the Over the hill it gets a little ridiculous. Just grab a random creature there. Let's buff up Wink by a lot. Let's grab Oberon, doubling its effect. Whenever one of your characters attacks, +10/+10, sure. A lot of buffs. Now. Hopefully I don't die. I'm just gonna buff Sparkles up. And this will guarantee the next shop is full of fairies or villains. Maybe I could have picked a better target. Didn't hunt there, that's not good. Half a heart. Well, I hope I still qualified here. Well, Navi will heal me by half a heart, so we'll just fix that up real quick. Yeah, there's a top 4, and I think you have to get top 5, 4, 3, 2, or something like that, so... I've already qualified, we're just playing through for fun at this point. Faye, sure. It's gotten too many buffs, I can't replace the Sugar Plum at this point, I don't think. 10 million Fireflies, this one's great to get early, because it's whenever you recruit it or any other Fae. Every Fae everywhere gains a bunch of buffs. All this is mediocre. I'll just grab a random legendary. And we're just waiting to die to these guys. Boom, and there we go. I'm dead 3rd place, but still qualified. Added to the collection. Exclusive alternate art. Alright, hopefully we get a better character this time. Lucas Matos. Very cool. Oh, I love Mira. So if you get this diamond border, that means you've collected all of the set that it belongs to. And it says, whenever you cast a spell directly on a fairy or mage, improve your buffs for fairies and mages by +1/+1, so I'm going to do this. I've already got a custom deck set up for it. I'll take a quick look to see if there's anything I want to replace. And the answer is yes, I definitely want Friendly Spirit in there. Chaos. We'll remove Chaos, we'll add Friendly Spirit. The reason why I want Friendly Spirit is not only is the fairy, but it also buffs Wink. I've got no candy creatures. There's no point in talking about candy unless I am playing the candy character, so I'll just ignore that for now. Yeah, I usually like being more fairy focused. What does this character do? Whenever you summon a character in front of me, increase my support buff. Yeah, it's for summons, okay? Alright, we're gonna grab Peachy Queen, improve the next buff by fairies by +1/+1. And we're gonna grab Puck. Ow. Uh-oh, it's a Geppetto. Geppettos are strong early because of the amount of summons they get. I'll grab a Jealous Stepsister. She deals 6 damage in a single fight. I get a treasure. So I'm gonna try my best to trigger this. There we go, she's at 6. And a trade. Beautiful. Every character gets +2. First slot gets +5. We'll do first slot gets +5. So I can't target any creatures. Do I want a treasure? Not that badly. Alright. We'll roll Captain Ahab. Peachy Queen, absolutely. Silvery Moon. I have no fairies, damn it. Or mages to target. I could just play Dragonlane. It's not the worst. I'm probably never going to be doing what it wants me to do, so I'm going to grab a Karma Chameleon. And if it manages to hunt, it'll transform into a rarity 1/over. But yeah, it definitely looks like I'm taking a heart's worth of damage. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Ooh, Phil, though, however, is great. If it hasn't attacked this fight, summon a copy of it, so it can just keep going and going and going and frustrating the shit out of my opponents. What big teeth? We'll put that on Puck. And I'll grab Morgan Le Fay. Whenever you cast a spell, give a random character +5/+3. And it's ranged. Okay. It doesn't matter, I won my fight. Okay. True Love's Kiss. Or put a fairy into play. I think I want to put a fairy into play. That is also a good fairy to put into play. I'm going to put Shanty into play. Every time it hunts, gives my shot +3/+3. Not that time. Okay, take half a heart. If I win my fight, we'll go over. Do I replace Phil? Yeah, I think so. Pack of Peppers. Okay. So the cool thing about the two-headed wizard is whenever you draft it, you get a second copy of a spell. And in this case, I'm going to target it twice with Pack of Peppers. So it's going to give it a bunch of buffs, and then its own buff is going to be going up by +1/+1 multiple times, and I'm going to get a shop full of mages. And then this double triggers, so this is just all good stuff. I might be taking another heart worth of damage, though. Damn Geppetto. Alright. Gotta stabilize. Gots to stabilize. 7 total treasures and mages. 1, 2. Can probably work our way up. What I'm gonna do, though, is just cast Fire Berries on a fairy. I'm gonna cast Silvery Moon on a... Who's most likely to survive a life? I don't want to target the wizard, because it reduces the recruitability. I think I'll target Morgan. She has a high chance of sticking around forever. Nightshade. Buffs from spells give an additional +10/+10 for the rest of the game. Yes, I think I will. Fires of Ares. Target that. Yeah, every time I'm casting a spell, this guy's getting +7/+7, +8/+8. Every time I do a triggered ability, it's more and more. Crystal. I think... Agreed, I'm going to target the two-headed wizard. Ooh, Wormscale Tinkerer. That one's nuts. So this buffs up my treasure buffs. And it's a fairy, so it's also getting buffed. But that means this one's going to be getting +7/+7. And then any other treasure I get, the numbers are just going to start scaling to incredulity. These supports are starting to fall off. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of Jack. No, don't kill me. Damn. Alright. Well, I got to 4th place. That's all I needed. Added a collection. Play round 3. Okay, we got Sensei. I don't like Sensei too much. Skip the time skipper. That one I like somewhat. You always lose your first turn, possibly your second turn, but you're always like a turn ahead of everybody else. Artemis, you can get up to secret rare characters. I'm just going to reroll, see what I get. Sir Galahad. Get an epic treasure. Epic treasures are quite strong. I think Sir Galahad gives me the highest chance at a consistent win rate. Skip can explode. Ooh, Reinforced Hull. This one is nuts. Because if you can get any sort of consistent slot buffers, this gives it all +8/+8. So if I can play animals, I'll be in the money. We're going to grab Laser Shark. Yeah, and as you can see from a previous run I've done through this, I've gotten other artist signatures on my cards. Itsy Bitsy Spider's an animal, and it's just big early game. Bop. Take that. Hamstar likes slot buffs. Slappy is just big but mediocre. Oh, that is a huge stepsister. Alright, taking a loss. I'll happily grab Pumpkin Spice Latte, reroll the shop, heal my heart. Baby Bear, so this is one of the slot buffers. And also, as we saw before with Phil the Gopher, this slot here is pretty important, so I want it to get additional buffs. Also, the Laser Shark isn't amazing, but it is an animal, so I'll put it down there just to get an additional slot buff. So this is going to hit every single slot, because all of these animals, even when I replace my creatures, I'm still going to maintain these buffs. The downside to this play is that my board is kind of weak. Ow. That hurt. And replace the weak 1/1. Grab a Baby Bear. Do I want to replace a creature with Sunshine? Or just Ember? I think I'll give all my characters +1/+1. The reason why I'm moving the Hamstar is because I want the Cowardly Lion to have the... Nah. We'll keep buffing this slot higher. But this guy's quest, he doesn't attack, but if he survives damage 3 times, I get a uncommon treasure. Alright, I'm losing by half a heart, but I've made good progress on that. Slot buff. Boom. We'll target this. I'll re-roll this shop. Have each of your slots buffed. Well, I do have that requirement hit, so I am going to replace a creature. Ooh. Each fight, give your characters... This is super early. I'm going to grab this. Every turn, my creature's going to get more and more buffs. Now, it's not going to help my future creatures by that much, but, well, I guess it will, because this is compounding. prized pig. Let's see here. Your mages are also animals. Your animals are also mages. Oh, no, we're getting printing press. So whenever you discover an epic treasure, find a second copy of it. I'm not 100% sure if I just get my treasure, but if I pull it out of the shop, I should get a second copy. Also, epic treasures are just really strong. Let's re-roll the shop here. Foul Lich is one of the creatures of all time. I'll just grab the Minotaur because he's big and an animal. We'll give all my characters potentially +2/+2. We'll just live with that for now. That is a huge Ann Bunny. Alright, half a heart. Okay, we didn't discover it, unfortunate. But we got 2 huge creatures. I like Mockingbird more, so we're gonna get rid of the lion that doesn't attack. This is whenever you buff a slug, give it an additional +8/+8. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shuffle around some creatures. Now this is not an animal. Actually, I'll put this over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the Minotaur. And so that's going to buff both of these back slots by a lot. And this is going to pass on the buffs to the creatures in front, which is going to give this a high chance of buffing the slot if it hunts. And then Mockingbird summons another copy of an animal for all the... and it gets bigger for each other animal that died this fight. And so that means they're both going to inherit both of the back buffs, so... hopefully this will help me stabilize, because I just made all my creatures huge. Stinky's a bit of a problem. Nope, that's fine. Perfect. Ooh, Snapping Hydra. Yes, I think I will. Alright, Hamster I don't think gives additional buffs. I'm going to put this here. So Snapping Hydra, whenever it dies, it doubles its attack. So pretty strong. But also, whenever it damages a character in front, it shoots all the damage to the back. So as long as I can consistently start hitting their backline, or as long as I can consistently attack with this, it's probably just going to kill 2 creatures outright. Which should be more than enough to take me over the top. Any of the cards that double can be quite strong. Granted, this needs to actually die for that to happen, but... you know... I'm gonna play Friar Tuck down here, because it's an animal. Oh, I'm gonna put Jabberwocky. Altering the deal. That is a humongous Guinevere. Half a heart, okay. Daedalus. Give each of your slots +5/+5. So that's a lot of buffs. So I'll just do that. I think I want a treasure. Crude abilities trigger twice. Keep 3 treasures the next time you discover it. Yeah, we're gonna do this, especially if I can find a epic treasure. Then I get all of them doubled, which would be crazy. Bop. Oh, Barrel of Monkeys, no! Alright, well the maximum you can take when you're at half a heart is half a heart, so... I suppose I'll accept that outcome. Do I buff a slot? No, I think I want to fish for epic treasures. Ooh. Mama Bear. We're going to put Mama Bear into play. Because this and the Baby Bear are also all giving creatures the +8/+8 plus their own buffs. Well, the Hydra doubles. I just need to live, and it's not looking good. The Laser Shark, no. Half a heart, okay. Not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Kraken. Gravity Well. I don't think I can replace Kraken. This is Animal Dragon, Legendary All Types. This is an animal. I want to see a shop full of animals, please. I guess the Jabberwocky will have to do. Reroll the shop. I'm going to transform a random enemy character. We're both doing crazy slot buff stuff, but he's got more dedicated support built into his character. Alright. Healed up. It's not nothing. I want to be fishing for epic treasures. Epic treasures, please. Eureka! Get a new shop if I have a mage. Jabberwocky is everything. Daedalus, buff all my slots. Mama Bear, sure. Briartuck, reroll my shop. I guess we'll go for a rare treasure. When you get a common treasure, get an epic treasure as well. Yeah, Merlin's Tome could be pretty important, giving me Stroke at Midnight. Gwen's dead. Stupid Laser Shark. Okay. Okay. Refresh. Okay, that one is insanely strong. Jabberwocky. We're gonna replace that with Guardian Grove. Every time any animal attacks, every slot gets +5/+5. Presence of Gaia, I guess. Put it down there. My Mockingbird versus their Mockingbird. No, they've got a much better one. Okay, I've died. Third place, I think that's still progression. Playing in round 4. Have to hit top 2. Okay. Oh, I'd hate both of those. Oh no. Oh no. Not good. I guess Zagreus is the one I'm going to be playing. One in your hearts is empty to discover a treasure of your heart's level. So that means I probably want to try to build my deck towards dragons if I can. But I get no other bonuses but that. Oh, that's rough. So how did I build this? It looks like I built towards pirates, treasures, some dragon synergy. Not terrible. Common, uncommon, rare treasure. Let's get rid of Don Quixote. Let's add in Hephaestus. Let's get rid of Ace of Hearts. Let's add in Thunder Dragons. Tutor some dragons. Sinbad. When you silver me, discover a rare treasure. When you golden me, get an epic treasure instead. Aladdin. I just give up on the early game and hope late game carries me? I mean, maybe. I don't think I want Mechanical Dragon. Not with this setup, because I'm like split between pirates and dragons. We'll try it. This guy's just big. I'm gonna try to hold off losing hearts for as long as possible. Not incredible. Not terrible either. Buffs the slot for later. Aladdin. Slappy. Because the longer I can delay dying, the more impactful the treasures should be. Cowardly Lion isn't amazing, but if I get the treasure, that'll be good. Slappy. Oh, I'm gonna get hurt. I have a chance, though, of getting a chameleon trigger, so I'm gonna go for it. Did not get it. Oh, I didn't lose a heart, though. Minotaur. Minotaur's huge. Grab the Minotaur. Next shop is gonna be loaded with pirates. Let's do it. Oh my god, they're humongous. What the hell? Dottie, no. Okay. Characters get +5/+5. Yeah, we're taking the temple card. Nameless one. I'll put you down there. I'm gonna grab you. This chameleon's never going off. I gotta get it off my board. Davy Jones. Oh, that's a pirate. Hunt and Farewell. Okay. Yeah, I don't want either of those. Some attack would be okay, but let's grab a treasure. Breadcrumbs. Yeah, I don't mind getting a reroll in the first shop every time. God damn it. Oh, okay, half a heart. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's make that silver. Lion, I don't have much faith in you surviving. I'm gonna replace you with a goodie bag. Fireflies. That's just not what I'm doing. Sailor Moonshine. She doesn't need to be in play. When any of your characters hunt, give villains in your shop +4/+4. Or push towards that. I think we're gonna play Scar. Give me a chance of going over the top of some stuff. Tying it out. Navi can heal me. Suppose that's not bad. This does constitute a villain. I think I'll replace the goodie bag. When you golden me, transform me into a random legendary character. Does this count? Yes. Absolutely not what I wanted, though. God damn it. Okay. Well, if I get a True Love's Kiss, I can transform it. Ow. Alright, let's get a treasure. Each shop give the lowest rarity character plus 50 plus 50. Yeah, that's what I need. Bail me out, dog. Okay. Stepsisters, I can get another treasure. I think I'm just gonna, well, I don't know. Put the chameleon over there. A goodie bag. That's pretty good, to be honest. And that actually works with the mop. Just gonna grab her. Oh my. Double buff on the mice. Sure. Okay, well that was rude. Well, I guess it keeps the buffs though. Alright, killed that guy. Is that something I summoned off the goodie bag? It must have been. This is way bigger than it should be normally. I'm gonna buff the mop to buff the goodie bag. Who knows, maybe I can backdoor into a summoning build somehow. Just try to tempo out. Reroll. Midas touch the goodie bag. Double the stats. Yes, another copy of the blind mice. I don't know. We'll hit the mop. Huge trade. We might actually pull it out. Famous last words. Top 2 to advance. Reroll. If I golden out, I get an extra treasure, so we're gonna try to do that. Let's buff the back slots. Let's recruit this to get a guaranteed next fight. Oh my god, I can't beat that penny. What the hell? Probably, certainly. Oh, I could trade with it. Somehow. Reroll. Abracadabra. All these kind of suck. I'll give the mop +4/+4 to keep buffing the goodie bag. It certainly can't beat this. Damn. 3rd place. Alright, I get one more attempt. Wish me luck, folks. Hopefully I get better heroes this time. I don't play either of those. Oh boy. After you recruit 3 animals, double the attacker health. I don't play any of these champions. Double your first farewell ability each fight. I've played Hades before, I'm just not crazy about him. Pickles, Icarus, Mecha Man, Nutcracker, Dragon, other dragon, Pinata, some toys, Burninator. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I only need to get top 5 to get out of this, so give it a shot. Puck. Wind up toy. Trade. Alright, next. Grab another wind up toy. Ooh, Jack in the Box. There we go. That's a legit farewell ability. It spawns a pirate that can get an attack, so I guess I'll place me in the back. Snowball. Okay. This is a farewell ability I can actually use the snowball. I mean, literally. So this is the only farewell ability I want. Put the wind-up toy there. Smee doesn't matter as much. I just want the snowball to die every time. Looks like I'm getting my wish. So every time it dies, it gets +1/+1, and you increase the ability by +1/+1. But now it's gonna go like the buff will double every time I get it. I mean, it looks like the improving only goes up by 1. Fairly certain. Maybe this died first? I don't know. Either way, I think I should get it off my board because it says farewell. Play Sunshine. And I guess I'll grab this. We'll look for a treasure. Supports affect everybody. Sure. We'll see if it goes up to 4. Ow. It does. Okay, so I need Snowball to be my only character with text that says farewell. Get out of here, Icarus. Give me and my neighbors +4/+4. You know, okay, I guess. Basically going all in on the snowball. Blackjack, that'll give me free treasures. Snowball. Upgrade the snowball. Pirates in your shop, heroes attacks, whenever you cast a spell, buff mages. All these treasures are kind of mediocre. I don't know, the mage one? Perfect, yes. Even bigger. Let's get a treasure. Golden creatures get +3/+3. Sure. Every time I cast a spell, mages get stronger, I guess. Double up a spell, double buffs. Ow. True Love's Kiss. Alright, let's go to the moon on Blackjack. That is a horrendous one to get. This guy's only good because he can turn everybody to silver when you recruit him, but because I didn't recruit him, I get nothing. None of these are affecting my board, so I'm gonna grab Naudi, because if I can golden it, I get an additional heart. The Burninator. Yeah, I would like a copy of the Burninator. Greenbeard, sure. This is never killing anybody, but let's pretend it does. And I lose. Do I continue? 4th place. Works for me. Cool. I managed to up Dorothy by finishing her collection. Okay. Electrake is playable. I do like dragons. Glory Seeker's kind of weak, though. Let's see if I can find a replacement. That is a dragon. Just doesn't have anything to do with Treasure Hoard. Pirate Prince. Scalator. I think over Glory Seeker I'll put a Pirate Prince in. Gives me more treasures to mess around with. And lets me backdoor into pirates having Treasure Hoard, which is, as you can see here, +1/+1 for each treasure you control. So we'll grab the early game dragon, and then we'll I'll grab Athena. So to get anything out of Electric, you kind of need treasure buffs. So I'm just trying to get treasures at any cost. Hero. We're going to grab the hero. That lets me find another shop full of stuff. Grab a Dragonling. Reroll on Daughter of Athena. And I did not find another hero, but we're very close on this quest. Perfect, I didn't lose a heart. Taint Wilcox, okay. Let's grab Kid Icarus. Let's get a treasure. Everyone gets characters in my shop get +3/+1. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Let's grab a unexciting snowball. Yet to get first place at any point in this tournament, but the opponents are higher quality on average than just normal laddering. Dragonling. I think they are anyways. I could be very mistaken. +2/+3 to a random slot. That seems fine. Anything that has actual stats in their text box, that's kind of where I want to go. Do I want a Silvery Moon? No, I think I want to buff every character. Kid Icarus, let's push this closer to giving me a treasure. Slappy, push that closer to giving me a treasure. You're just all in on plan, please give me treasures. Dragonling's already been triggered, so you can live in the back. Okay, we're taking half a heart. Ooh, Blackjack. No, I'm grabbing Blackjack for sure. If I can get this guy to survive damage ever, I'm getting a free common treasure each time. Let's replace Ember with this to give everyone +1/+1. I'm not sure how good that card is in general. It's not explosive, but the incremental advantage seems okay. Ooh, a new treasure. Sweet. Crude abilities trigger twice. I guess. True Love's Kiss. Let's fish for an epic creature. That is quite the epic creature. Doesn't really fit in with what I'm trying to do, but It in itself snowballs like crazy. Every time you recruit an animal or a hero, it improves all of them in the shop by that much. Yay, another treasure. Maverick and Icewing or the two-headed dragon? I will grab the two-headed dragon, just because it's buffing Mighty Mouse and it's bigger. Right now. Robin is technically both a hero and a pirate, so it can work with my late game plan of the pirate prince giving them all treasure hoard. Ow. Jasmine Dragon. Absolutely. I want free turns for treasures. Mechanical Dragon. I just want free treasures in general. Oh my god, that's a huge Ogre Magi. Okay. Well, a maximum we could take is half a heart. Also, every Dragon's Claw we get gives them all +1/+1, which is nice. A little bit of incidental value there. I think I get 3 turns because of the Jasmine Dragon, although I could be wrong. 1 turn. 1 turn. 2 turn. Yeah, 3 turns. Fun stuff. I'm gonna Mixo-Macho the Jasmine Dragon. Of all the characters I want to get big, I guess that's it. And it was killed immediately. Oh. Festus, sweet. Treasure Hoard 6. If you have a common, uncommon, and rare treasure, it's golden immediately. Melody's Loot. Whenever you pick a card, give a random character +2/+2, then improve the ability by +2/+2. Normally not that impressive when you got one of them, but if you get 2 of them and the buff is improved, quite strong. Characters are bigger. Let's do that straight up. Ooh, Burninator. When you discover a treasure, you get to keep all 3. Yes, I think I will. Bunch of common treasures. Bang, bang, bang. Each pick is also triggering the Melody's Loots multiple times, which will make my creatures bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, the Tinkerer. Yeah. Do we do the Tinkerer? I mean, that'll make the loots absurd. Reducing my reliance on that thing. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Because, yeah, that's now +3/+3 for every loot trigger. This now gives me uncommon, and I gotta get all 3 of them. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Dragons are doing the dragon thing. I love doing the dragon thing. Let's see here. Double a spell, I guess. Blackjack is a dragon. I want more dragons. Target, target, target. That card will be a problem. Ow. Well, I'm probably not gonna win. Very nice, very nice. Just shops loaded with dragons. Gotta love it. More dragons. More dragons. Well, we beat this guy pretty easily. Ooh. Each fight improved my treasure buffs by +2/+2. Grab them all. Loots, do your looty thing. Just grab a random guy. Do I have a mage? I do not. No free mage value. Absolutely. Burninator. Even more treasure hoard. Ooh. Slots are bigger. If you lose a fight, assuming that I don't, if I lose by half a heart, I get even more treasures, which is nice. Oh my. There's a non-zero chance I can lose this by half a heart. Yep. Looks like I'm losing by half a heart. I don't think I'll be able to catch up, but you never know. Do I want a 3 bags full? I mean, I guess so. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Oh no, I replaced one of my dragons. I dragged too low. Shit. Treasure 2 rarities higher. Well, it wasn't going to matter either way. However, it was pretty close. Alright, we need to get top 3. Lamppost is alright. I think Genie can take me to top 3. I do love playing mages. Let's see if there's any mages that stand out to me, but I'm not currently playing. Sabrina. Yeah, that one needs to come in for sure. Oh, that's cool. Bad Moon Art Studio. You cast a spell, give a random character +1/+1 each turn, improve the ability. No, definitely keeping those guys. Keeping those guys. Keeping those guys. Genie of the Lamp either completely wins or falls off. Ogre Magi completely wins or falls off. Thing is, between Mirror Mage and Genie of the Lamp and Ogre Magi, I can only target one of them repeatedly. I think I like Genie of the Lamp more, because if you can survive the first couple turns that you do it, then you can scale out the entire game. Because it doubles every 2 times you target it with a spell. Slightly big creature. Slightly big creature. Buff him up. Buff him up. Grab a Dragonite. Grab a Fates. Play Chaos. Next character I recruit gets +4/+4. Ooh, Morgan Le Fay. Absolutely, that's a mage. I replace the chaos because he's not a real creature. Phew. Take that, Beanie Baby. Fey Familiar. More incidental spell value. The longer I can hold off having to cast spells, the more value compounders I can get into play, the better. And we'll do spell and a creature. This isn't better than anything currently in play, so I'll do it something like this. Pew! Get him, Dragonling. Hell yeah. Man, this toucan is getting slaughtered. Thank God, because that thing is terrifying. Ooh, free spell every single turn. We will cast our free spell, which is just stats. Do I want Rage Mage? That's incidental value. This is a ranged dragon, which is better than not, I guess? I don't know. They've got so many free stats. Well, at least we trade. I'd love to, Sabrina, but I have to reroll. Gotta take the freebies. Ooh. Putting Two-Headed Wizard into play is more important than the Fates right now. And then trading him in immediately to go up to Legendary. Transform him again. Oh, that's crazy. So it doesn't really have synergy with anything I got going on, but anytime any of my creatures die, their slot gets +4/+4, so... Take half a heart, but now my whole board is buffed. Cool. I'll grab a goose, because it'll... If I find another copy, it'll transform into a epic treasure right away. Mage Villain, Fey Mage Villain, Animal. All these have too many types. I'll just target Morgan. Just hopes it finds me a mage. Actually, it doesn't matter because I'm getting breadcrumbs, so unless the mage isn't insane, which kind of is. Alright, Rudolph. Get in here. Cast a spell, which gives me a creature. Don't want the creature. Just pass. Phew. Toucan's popping off. Now. Lost in the Woods. I think I should always get Lost in the Woods. So Rudolph will have no downsides. I'll play a Shadowmancer back there. That way, every time I cast my first turn Lost in the Woods or something better, gotta cast it again. Oh, never mind, it's never hunting. Oh, sure. Take the free spell. Ooh, I'll Minister. Or Mop it. Your buffs from spells give an additional +10/+10 to mages. That's probably worth playing. Give a character +9/+9. Oh god, it's Hercules. Come on, Shadowmancer. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, Eureka. Bang. Buff. Buff. That's a lot of free shops. None of these are mages, so this will just be stats. I'll just get stats and finish my quest. Melody's loot, absolutely. Still kind of a weak loot, but if any deck is going to cast multiple cards a turn, it would be mages. Sheesh. I want new reroll of spells. Alright. Buff up the Shadowmancer. Oh, yes. So the cool thing about Rudolph is when you golden him, you get a free shop full of spells instead of replacing your first shop with spells. Double the stats of bronze characters. Pirates have hunt. Double farewell. I don't know. Double farewell, I guess. None of this matters. A little spooky. Think I'm top 3ing, which is the objective here. Eureka. Shadowmancer. Shadowmancer. We'll cast Eureka again. Shadowmancer. Midas Touch. I want 3 spells. There's Genie of the Lamp. This is the boy I need. Never mind, I'll replace him with Long John Silver. Good job, idiot. Gotta pay more attention when I click buttons. Oh, there was Merlin too. Oh boy. Oh boy. So many extra turns. Oh, we top 3'd anyways. It don't matter. None of this matters. Lost in the Woods. Giant growth, I guess. Growdo, sure. Eureka. Agreed, whatever. Alright, on to the next one. Top 2. Can I get one of my main champions, please? No, no, no. King Midas is interesting. A little hard to play. Beanie Baby seems good with them. Chaos, you can get out of here. Add. It's been a while since I replaced all these decks. Got tons of cards that I just haven't used yet. Pirate Prince, Flopsy. Flopsy seems okay. Pisces. Do this. Add the Drake. Probably want to do something closer to Dragony. Ogre Magi? What the hell would I have him in there for? Mechanical Dragon. Remove the Frog Prince? Maybe I keep that. Ace of Hearts. Added Maverick and Icewing, I suppose. Alright, we'll save. Trying to be slightly slightly dragony. Puss in Boots. And a Dragonling. I can take tying. Beanie Baby. Puss in Boots. Well, Beanie Baby's trade. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Well, I guess if that's how it's gonna be. At least they're small. They're going for misery, huh? Which gives them treasures that compound. Okay, perfect. I'll get an extra heart. Perfect. I'll get an extra heart. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Captain Ahab. Another treasure. So the good thing about King Midas is you get a lot of incidental treasures and doubled up gold creatures, which is nice. Quests give stuff from one rarity higher. I guess we'll try that. Ooh, Maverick. Nice swing. I'll be a long way from hitting one heart, so I could play Don Quixote if he succeeds in hitting, which he won't. Oh, that's another heart. What are we getting? A Scarecrow. Oh, Scarecrow can be good. Get a legendary treasure out of that. See a character transform. Might not be easy to pull off, but we can try. And then I don't want to try anymore. I've already changed my mind. Okay, Blackjack, come on, hit the Rage Mage. Perfect. Okay. Conan. Yeah, I'll put a Conan into play for sure. Replace that guy. Don Quixote's not hitting anything anytime soon. Attack. Ooh, Miss Muffet will be a problem. Ow. Alright, I need some of these quests to pop off. Dragon's Dice. When you recruit a dragon, get a common treasure. Absolutely. Deal 134 more damage. Ugh. So much. Okay. Spell you cast each game counts for treasure hoard, I suppose. Your characters get incidental buffs whether they live or die. Mysterious map. Your next shop has a secret rare character. Legendary and secret rare characters get +10, +10. Sure, I guess. Why not? Why not? Secret rare characters can sometimes be quite good. Ow, we're at 1. Alright, Paul Bunyan, I need you to stabilize me. Oh boy. That is a big-ass flopsy. I might want that over Blackjack right now. If I don't die, I can gain a lot of buffs on the leftmost character. But I need to stabilize, like, now. Cool. It's happening somewhat. Not good. Half a heart. Yikes. Trifork. Give all your characters Treasure Hoard 3. First time you discover treasure, gained 3 of them. Yep. Okay. So I want Stinky, I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna greed the Flopsy. Perfect. Okay. We're not cooked yet. Let's get 3 epic treasures. You discover a treasure, the left one's automatically higher. Cast spells on mages. Do mage stuff. This guy is bigger than my other dragon, so I might as well recruit it. I need to survive. Oh, is this the super strong guy? I don't remember. It's fairly strong, yeah. Okay. Okay, I think we're currently the strong guy. We just need to beat out one of them. Bahamut. Okay. Okay. Pretty big. Put you into play. What big teeth? Cast it on a mage, I suppose. Stroke of Midnight. Yeah, I guess so. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay. Reroll. Dragon. Put it in a play and then I can replace it with whatever Flopsy gets. I'm at 1 heart. Perfect. Give me 3 treasures. Oh baby. Each fight give your characters +3/+3 for each shop you've had this turn. Cool. If I survive a turn, I get legendary character. Double the stats of bronze characters. That can be huge with Flopsy. Yup. Yup. I just need to kill one of these guys. Flopsy, carry me, please. Oh. Scary. Trade. Oh my god. Just not dying. Okay, Bahamut. He's pretty big. Pretty big. And he's on the left slot. I'm gonna replace this dragon. Infinity Mitten. 3 legendary creatures, +15/+15. We're gonna do it like such. God damn it. Okay, we made top 2. Woo! +1,000. Flopsy, get up there. Share the love, my friend. You can hop up there too. Excellent. Okay, first place. This is what I gotta do. This is the last chance. This one's for all the rupees. Hopefully I can find a character that I'm good with. Okay, we got 3 rolls, all of which I'm pretty okay with. I like Dr. Aegon. Candyman can be quite good, though. I think I'm gonna do Candyman. So Candy, how Candy plays is that every time you sweeten your candy, and there's a myriad of ways, all the candy spells do it, and some of your creatures do it, all your creatures get +1/+1 to their abilities. I'm gonna check to make sure I don't have any candy characters I prefer more. This is the deck that I usually run, something close to this. I don't care about you, don't care about you. Caramel, what do you do? Make a random character candy, give it +1/+1. No. This one I only play in Tanjima. Whatever the hell his name is. Viscount Chocolate. Discount Chocolate, Viscount Chocolate. I really like Licorice, Pixie, Dandy, Twilight, Keeb, Doopity. Yeah, I think all this looks perfect. I think I got the candy deck I want to play. I'm a fan of the Candyman. So the Candyman, his ability is all your characters get +1/+1 for each time you sweeten your candy. So certainly not one of the... It used to be way more stronger where all your characters got the +1/+1 by default. But still pretty good to get the incidental value once you start sweetening your candy early. Jealous Stepsisters. Bop. Bop. Perfect. Okay, we're getting to uncommon. This is where the candy stuff can start popping up. She's got a quest to find additional candy creatures. However, my board presence right now sucks miserably. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Jill here to help the Dragonling trade. No, that's stupid. I'm just going to hope I get the treasure, get the guaranteed treasure there, and then let Jack in the Box double up my +5 buff. Okay, that was a better call for me. Good job, me. Lucky chest. Sure, let's find an uncommon in the next. When you buff a slot, give it an additional +2/+2 when one of your toys is KO'd. This one's potentially good, because I have a candy creature that buffs its slot. Silvery Moon. This pushes me one step closer to getting a second candy treasure out of that. Because whenever this guy specifically finds treasure, it just becomes candy. Nothing here screams good. So I'm just going to hit this with a slot buff, gaining the additional buff there. Oh, cool. There's a Spider-Man costume for Nathaniel Drake. Sure. Okay, I'm still not finding anything that buffs candy, so I'm sweating a little bit. But Jaws is quite good. Okay, Cherry Topples. This will give me a candy spell. Sweeten my candy twice. Alright, I've got Sweeten this twice, which gives me +2/+2 to everything. It's not nothing. So when this guy finishes his quest, I get the Jaws Breaker, which whenever one of your characters attacks, it gets +1/+1. But it's a sweet treasure, so that gets buffs for each sweetness I've got. Next character gets +3/+3, sweeten your candy. Damn. Would have been really nice to find candy creature. However, I will just take Phil. Multiple candy people. Goddamn, we need to find some of our banger cards to catch up to them. Okay, Jaws Breaker. That helps a lot. You meet in a bakery. Sweeten my candy, random creature. Okay, Keeb. Keeb is perfect. Each fight, no. So, whenever he dies, I get a 1/1 cookie golem and then sweeten my candy. Perfect. Sweet pixie dust. Buffs from fairies give me +6/+6. Buffs from spells give an additional +5/+5. Yeah, we'll do this. And anytime I recruit a mage, it's improved by an initial +5/+5. 3 wrappers full. Yes! Sweet Wand of Anger. Perfect. Whenever I cast a spell, so I get the +5/+5 that's incrementing up by default. And every time I cast the spell, this is also going to increment up. This is all, we're all coming up Millhouse. Give my characters +7/+7. Boom. Silver characters get an even bigger boost. There we go. This is the tempo Candyman wants. Candy can go late game, but they're more of a tempo build, I find. That's the way that I play it anyways. Getting another candy treasure, especially... Yeah, these are quite strong, so this is pretty important. We'll just cast a random spell, give all my characters a big buff. Spell itself didn't matter. Gumdrop. Give a character +16/+16 and sweeten my candy. Keeb, you're getting big. My homie. This is a mage. That'll give that a big buff. And then theoretically, if I buff this, this lets me cast extra candy spells. So you can become an honorary candy soldier. Candy Kiss. Let's hit Jaws up. Make him a legendary creature. Who's candy? Being candy doesn't matter at all for him, but whatever. Turn the Shadowmancer silver. We have a good chance to hit first place unless someone else is doing something ridiculous. Ooh, that was a big summon. Cherry Topples, get 2 candy spells. These are the things that I definitely want the Shadowmancer to be hitting. All my characters get a bajillion. Yes. Sweeten my candy. Yes. Free shop. Beautiful. Shadowmancer, get even bigger, my friend. Sure, characters get +5/+5, why not? Give a slot +39/+39. And yeah, look, my spells are giving +16/50 and an additional 25/25 to the characters I target. This is beautiful. Candy doing candy stuff. Give your characters +32/+32. That is something I definitely want to be doing. I'll put it back there. We'll buff it soon. Silvery Moon. Target. Abracadabra. Oh, fudge. Buff this slot. Candy Kiss. Go to Secret Rare. Oh ho ho, baby. Characters in front get plus 58, plus 58. I think we've got this. We're qualifying for day 2, folks. Not 100% guaranteed, but we'll see in a moment. Character gets plus 47, plus 47. Sure. Cast a spell. I don't want Jill. Sure. Heeb. Yeah, sure. Let's go get another common card. Characters in your shop get a cool plus 20, plus 20. Alright, Candyman, you did your job. Oh my. A little scary there at the end, but we did it. We qualified. Excellent. Well, for any of you out there that stuck around to watch, thank you very much for sticking around, and I'll catch you guys for the day 2 qualifier. If you don't follow the game, I imagine a lot of this is incomprehensible. I tried to explain what I could, although I got a little stun-locked while trying to think about what I was doing. But yeah, either way, we'll see what we do day 2 and see what other prizes we can unlock then. So catch you later. Thanks for watching.